You know, sometimes you catch a late night comedy show and it's like, bam, they hit you with these jokes that actually like make you think about the news in a whole new way.
Yeah, it's kind of wild how they can do that.
So we're going to dive into some of that, some seriously sharp political satire
Okay.
from SNL's Weekend Update.
Okay.
Specifically, their bits about the whole canceled second presidential debate between Trump and
Oh,
Harris.
yeah, right. They had some things to say about that.
Yeah. So, like, right out the gate, Colin Jost kicks things off with this line. He's like, if I wanted to watch an old man yell at a Jamaican lady, he goes, I'd visit my grandpa at the nursing home. And I mean, like, at first listen, it's a pretty standard age joke, right?
Yeah, you could take it that way on the surface, but I feel like there's something more there, right? Like it kind of plays on how people already see Trump, you know? And maybe even that whole age difference thing between him and Harris.
Yeah,
It makes you think about like what does it actually mean to have a president who's up there in years?
for sure. And then it gets even more, well, pointed, I guess you could say, when they're talking about Trump's plan for an all-female town hall.
Yeah.
And Michael Chi just jumps in with, well, good luck trying to talk over all those rape whistles.
Ooh. Yeah, that one's like, whoa, they really went there.
Yeah. See, that's not just about, like, men and women anymore. You know what I mean? It's making you think about all that stuff with Trump, the allegations, those power dynamics. It's heavy stuff.
It's like they always say, you gotta laugh so you don't cry, right? But SNL wasn't done.
Oh, no. They kept going.
Not by a long shot. So Jost, he goes on about Trump's stance on abortion, says, in fact, this is the best he's come up with, and then, get this, holds up a picture of a coat hanger.
Ooh, wow. That's dark, man. Dark.
Like, everyone watching must have been hit with this, like, wave of, whoa, did that just happen? You could feel the weight of it, especially for women. It's like this symbol, this scary reminder of when women couldn't get safe abortions and had to do desperate things. And it throws that whole debate about abortion rights right back in your face, you know? Can't ignore it.
It's kind of amazing how such a, like, short, sharp joke can pack such a punch.
Totally.
And it wasn't all about Trump this time either.
No.
They went after Kamala Harris, too.
Oh, right. What'd they say?
So they're joking about, how she's really good at getting those campaign donations.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And they bring up that comment from Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the one about Harris not having kids. Like, that's the reason she's not, quote unquote, humble enough or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that. Wild, right?
What'd you make of that whole thing?
Well, I mean, it just screams double standard, doesn't it? Like, women in politics, they just can't win. You're telling me having kids automatically makes you humble? And what about all the amazing leaders, men and women, who don't have kids? Does that mean, I don't know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and Jost, he just calls out that hypocrisy right then and there. He goes, yeah, because Trump having 5 kids has kept him so humble. Man, I was dying.
He's got a point, though.
It's crazy how they can pack so much into such a quick throwaway line.
It's an art form.
Total art form.
Oh.
And just to wrap things up, they hit us with this joke about inflation. So it's fallen to its lowest point in like 4 years. And he just goes, man, I wish Joe Biden was still around to see this. But then, of course, immediately follows it up with, oh, he is.
Subtle. I like it. Like
Yeah.
that whole thing about Biden's age and is he really up to the job? It's out there. Whether people want to admit it or not, SNL just put it right there on the table.
It really makes you wonder, right? What's the role of all this political satire?
Good question.
Does it help us like engage with the news more critically? Or could it be, I don't know, trivializing important stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. Something to think about.
Definitely something to think about.